Welcome back to the podcast. What I'm doing here is kicking off a 7-day series that the episodes will be about five or so-ish minutes, leading up to my upcoming Win Your Divorce challenge. This is coming up shortly. If you want to sign up and get the full videos and emails related to the challenge, make sure that you head to leanneowen.com/winyourdivorce or click the link in this episode show notes to get registered. When you get registered, you're going to get some extra goodies and potential bonuses depending on if you pay in full or not to join the next cohort of my program, Thriving After Narcissistic Abuse, which will be opening at the end of this challenge. But for now, what is happening is over the next 7 days, you're going to get a podcast episode of about 5 minutes where I'll be covering some topic related to getting divorced, leaving, healing, moving past your separation from a narcissistic partner where you are experiencing narcissistic abuse cycles. And this is actually a very different type of recovery process than it would be from a basically normal, quote unquote, separation and divorce, because you're dealing with a lot of complexities and potentially some ongoing destructive behaviors even when you get out of the relationship. And so this is what I'm helping women with who are inside the program right now, where I'll be opening it up again for women who want to join us on the other side. So the biggest is like, what does win your divorce mean? When I came up with this concept, this doesn't mean legally, although it could be. It doesn't even mean financially, although it could be. And when we look at our life vision and what we want out of the process, those are pieces that we bring into the picture. But this is more about your emotional health, your mindset, your physical health, your ability to move past the grief and the guilt and to quiet the mind chatter and settle into your new life ASAP, right? We're not here to speed past healing and put a stamp deadline date on grief. Of course not. But while sadness is going to be normal, while grief is going to be normal, and we embrace it all and we talk about this and we go through that process in the program and in my coaching, what I want to help you avoid is the prolonged grief, the prolonged sadness, because it's very easy to stay stuck in that and it becomes your story and your identity. So this requires moving through our feelings while also having a vision that excites us, that's based on our core values, and taking steps daily to move toward that vision, whatever that is for you. So there's not any hard and fast, you need to have this big, huge, grandiose vision. It's, for a lot of women, it's, I want to live a peaceful life. I want my home to be a sanctuary. I want to create structure for myself and my kids now and heal and move on. But they're so stuck in the drama and the chaos of what their ex is doing, and they don't really even see how they are participating in that still. And so while you can't control what someone else is doing externally, there's a lot you can do internally and within your own life to, put the kibosh on that continued craziness, because you're not signed up for that anymore. You left so that you don't have to deal with that. And I see so many women still giving their time, energy, focus, and giving of themselves where they don't need to be in that previous relationship. And the more energy you give it, the more airtime you give it, the more you react, the more you let it derail your life, derail your day, your happiness, your peace, the more you're giving your power to that, and the more it keeps perpetuating. And so winning your divorce, what does that mean to you? So I want you to give some thought about that, and we're going to dive more into that in the videos in the actual challenge. So make sure, once again, that you're signed up so you can be part of that and get yourself on the wait list, which is part of that as well. I'll put the wait list in the show notes as well if you are really interested and want to join our group of women. This is a higher end community. It's a small, tight-knit group, and I'm going to be taking a very limited number of women in this cohort because I like to give them daily attention in our community. The community is off of Facebook, and these women some of them have literally just come out of the relationship, like moved and then joined the program or coaching with me on the other side. So there's some that have been out of it for a bit, a year, a couple years. It just depends on where they are in the journey, and that's the beauty of it. You can learn from women who are further ahead ahead of you, and they're practicing the Win Your Divorce principles and moving through it faster, right? It's not about bypassing it and not feeling it, but it's about moving through it faster. And I know that sounds counterintuitive to healing, because we know that healing happens in its own time, but there's a lot we can do to not stay stuck in the shit and stay, just kind of moping around in life, feeling sad, bitter, angry, resentful about stuff you cannot do anything about. So while we need to feel our feelings, we also need to learn how to move through it and start stepping into creating that new vision for our lives. So get yourself registered for the Win Your Divorce Challenge. Once again, leanneoten.com/Win Your Divorce, or head to the link in this episode show notes, and I'll see you on the other side.
Every community needs a heartbeat to connect it. That's Giant.
Because Giant was born in the DMV, and we celebrate its DNA.
And we're here to feed your love for where you live.
Giant. This is home.